Hey everyone, my name's Joey with CannabisPermits.com. We get a lot of people asking us how can they sell to dispensaries in California. And the way you have to do that is by getting a distribution permit or a distribution license with the BCC, the Bureau of Cannabis Control. Now if you want to do that, you have to remember some very important things. Number one, the distributor is responsible for paying the taxes for both the cultivators and the retailers. Now that doesn't mean that you have to foot the bill for those taxes, but you are responsible for collecting those taxes from the retailers, collecting those taxes from the manufacturers or the cultivators, and then taking them and giving them to the CDTFA. So it's a big responsibility. You have to make sure that everything's on point. You have to make sure that you have the right amount of taxes, that you do it on a timely manner. You don't want to be late. There's a lot that goes into it. Another thing that's important to note is that the distributors are responsible for the quality assurance or quality control. And what that means is when you get some cannabis from a cultivator and you take it to your headquarters or your shop, you will have to get a testing lab to come there and make sure they batch test everything that you have. You have to make sure that it passes all the regulatory levels and requirements needed in order to get it to a retailer. The other thing that's important to know is you actually have to do the packaging and labeling. And if you don't do the packaging and labeling, you have to ensure that the packaging and labeling is up to par and up to code. It has to be in child resistant packaging. It has to have certain things on the label that are listed as far as what is in it and warnings from the government. There's a lot that goes into it, so it's not as simple as it used to be, where you could just walk into a dispensary with a couple turkey bags and try to sell a pound or two or five of weed. It's a lot more complicated now, and you have to be careful because there's a lot of liability that comes with being a distributor in California. From the taxes you have to do, to the quality assurance you have to do, to ensuring that the packaging and labeling is correct. It's not as simple as it used to be. It's doable, but these are things you need to know if you want to sell cannabis to dispensaries in California. If you have more questions for us, you can go ahead and hit us up on our website, CannabisPermits.com. You can give us a call, you can shoot us an email. Check out our Instagram at CannabisPermits.com. We're very active there, and we regularly communicate and talk to people in our comments. Thank you, and have a great day.